Hello guys, and welcome to the first of my post-match reviews / analysis on my channel. We'll be reviewing the game that we've just seen against Manchester City, against Arsenal, and what a game it was. I think there was a bit of everything involved, with this game. So where do we start? We start obviously with the first goal. Savinho coming cleverly inside of Riccardo Calafiori to obviously then have Haaland played in to pick up City's first. Then Michael Oliver pulls the captains together to try and calm the game down as it's picking up pace. The heat is building. Oliver pulls the captains in, and before Kyle Walker can get back into position and be ready to, defend the restart, really, Arsenal have used tactical awareness, got that ball out wide, and Martinelli has taken advantage, and that first goal has been laid back to Riccardo Calafiori, and it's a strike I was never going to forget. It's an absolute screamer. Again, didn't think I'd see Ederson beaten with a curling shot towards his far post, but that's just the quality of the strike from the Italian, and he's just done really well with that. And again, Arsenal with set pieces, same old Arsenal with those set pieces at the moment. Set piece coach Nicolas Jova really earning his salary, must be on a goal bonus for set pieces or something. Arsenal again, Gabriel could have had one a few minutes earlier with the second one. Kyle Walker again asked to pick him up, but again, as with most defenders in the league at the moment, the England man just not enough to take care of Gabriel. Guessing he really is, the king of Brazil at the moment, because he just seems to be scoring, keeping clean sheets left, right and centre at the moment. And then just as we think Arsenal heading into half time with a lead for the first time in a long time at the Etihad, the rule of the season, I'm going to call it, the delaying of the restart. Leandro Trossard dismissed by Oliver for a second yellow card. Again, we know the rules. We know that they are, clamping down hard on the second yellows, for any yellows really, for the delaying of any restarts. Feel quite aggrieved with it, to be honest. The reason being, there's been many instances just in the 4 league games so far this season, and in this one as well. I think there was an instance in the first half. People do kick the ball away all the time. They delay the restarts in various different ways, and it seems like there's a level of inconsistency. I'm not saying that Michael Oliver, was wrong to send Leandro Trossard off for the incident, because we clearly appreciate and understand that he's kicked the ball away. I think it is unfortunate, and the reason I say that is Leandro Trossard, when Michael Oliver is going to blow for that free kick, he's already in the act of looking to boot that ball. Like Arsenal were playing quite deep after we got that Calafiori and Gabriel goal to equalise. We were playing quite deep, and then long balls up the pitch were customary of that tactic. So Leandro Trossard in the action. Michael Oliver does rightfully blow for the free kick, where Bernardo Silva is fouled with a barge in the back. That is correct. Not disputing that at all. I think it's very unfortunate in the act of kicking the ball, when he does finally connect, Oliver there all ready to issue that second yellow to Leandro Trossard, and then obviously that puts Arsenal at a disadvantage for the remainder of the game. And then obviously proceed through the second half. One thing I would just say in relation to the second half, how well we defended. He's an absolute wall at the back, Gabriel, and then obviously he was flanked by Ben White coming on at half time, and obviously William Saliba as well. Either side, Jurrien Timber and Riccardo Calafiori. Arsenal really do have some strength in depth at the back now. You know, with the additions of Calafiori and Jurrien Timber, who's like a new signing after his long-term injury last term. So what I would say, obviously defending so well, you know, we managed to keep City out for pretty much the entirety of the second half, and it's bitter pill to swallow. But John Stones, 98th minute does the job for Manchester City, as you know, Manchester City so often do get the job done in that scenario there. And the flashbacks to New Year's when Rodri got the winner at the Emirates a few years ago. Arsenal go down to 10, looking to hold out, and then obviously late goal. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but again, one of those, you have to live it and you'll have to learn. Arsenal really, you know, digging deep with 10 men, showing a 5-4/6-3 system, you know, to try and, you know, to really try and keep Manchester City at bay. And I think fantastic work from the boys to, you know, limit City for so long. I think in the end, having been down to 10 men for, you know, for as long as we were, I think you have to say that a point, as bitter a pill as it is to swallow, that it is only a point after leading for so long, it's a good point. It's a good point to take at the Etihad. I know much was made last term of us losing the title at the Etihad by only picking up a point. I mean, to say it's much earlier in the season than it was last term around, and I think it's much better than going to Manchester City like we did in our first title run, where no one expected us to do anything, and getting beat 4-1 with Erling Haaland taking his hair out of his ponytail and giving us a thrashing to make it 4. So I think to hold on in the way we did and to stop City for so long on their own patch against 10 men, I think it's got to be credited. Mikel getting the boys to really dig deep, fight hard, fight for each other, and again, happy with the point given the circumstances. And I think the overarching story, I'd say, the one thing I'd like to see, can Arsenal please have a training session where we focus on not delaying the restart? Can we stop play when the referee's whistle goes? It would be lovely, because for as much as we know it's the rule, and for as much as it irritates and it winds up when your players are booked and others aren't, it's the rule. PGMOL and the officials, for as much as, you know, we all have our gripes with them at times, they have the laws to enforce. And when it's a blatant kick away, such as what Leo did today, leathering it into the stands, such the way he did, you can't, you know, unfortunately you can't really have argument with it. It is unfortunate. But yeah, again, the whole scenario surrounding that, I feel like it's going to be one of those where further down the line, you know, they do actually relax the rules regarding the restart. I feel like they're not going to be as harsh on it later on in the season. I feel like it's just one of those rules, you know, come the start of a new season, they're trying to put a focus on it. But yeah, again, I feel like it's something that you're not going to see too much of moving forward. And I feel like Arsenal have just had a couple of unfortunate scenarios. But again, yeah, City remain top. So on the balance of play, obviously the possession stats show that City, yeah, again, probably do deserve to remain top after today's proceedings. Again, I'll be back for a pre-match, pre-match rundown of our Carabao Cup game, which is going to be on Wednesday night against Bolton at the Emirates. So I'll be back for the pre-match for that. But again, I'd like to just finish here and say again, thanks everyone for who does watch this video, Obviously trying to grow the channel, you know, as big as we possibly can, and create a good positive community where we can have chats about football. So again, thanks so much for everyone that's watching. Please remember to subscribe if you look forward to, you know, seeing any more videos from myself. And again, until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.